Do you have an interview coming up next week? What are you doing to prepare? Is this interview in person? Is this interview on Zoom? If you're going in person, do you have copies of your resume? If this interview is on Zoom, do you have a personal copy of your resume to have in front of you on the Zoom? What research have you done to prepare for this interview? Have you looked up at all who you're going to be interviewing with? Do you know if this interview is going to be just you and an HR person? Is this interview you and the hiring manager? Is this interview you, the hiring manager, and another member of the team? Is this interview going to be a panel interview? Is the organization that you're interviewing with, is this a governmental organization? Is this a non-governmental organization? Is this a public organization? Is this a privately held organization? Is this an organization that is trading on any stock exchange? Have you gone through your personal professional history to think about different examples based upon the commonly asked interview questions? Do you have stories prepared to demonstrate why you're competent, capable, and ideally the right person for this position? Do you have questions prepared for the end of the interview when they ask you if you have any questions? I really want to know if you have answers prepared for certain questions that you're almost guaranteed to be asked, like what are your greatest strengths and what is your greatest weakness? Are you prepared to send thank you emails for everyone that you met with, to thank them for their time, to reinforce your interest in the position, to share with them something about the role that really stands out to you that you know that you would do well with? And in general, are you prepared to say thank you to these folks via email or a card? Okay, so you may have questions about, why do I have so many questions about what you are prepared to do for this interview? The reason why I have so many questions about what you are prepared to do for this interview that you have next week is because I am a career coach. If you have not thought about any of the questions that I have asked prior to this interview that you have coming up next week, there is still time for you to book with me for a 90-minute strategy session where I prepare you for everything that you are going to need for either that screening call or that first round interview. There's a link in my bio if you want to talk with me before the call.